And hello, this is Wakasm back with some more Astro Prospector. So if you've been watching me recently, you might have seen this game pop up on my my YouTube page, and I quite liked it. And we beat the game, and we kind of left off with these achievements left. They just came out with a patch to make no-hitter complex even easier. Before it was you couldn't even get hit, and now you can get hit. Like your shield blocks the hit and dodging doesn't count. Unfortunately, I discovered this game like, I don't know, a couple days before the patch hit, so I didn't really get a chance to go after this achievement before the update hit. But I did try it. I do have some videos of me attempting it. I didn't upload it. I got pretty close. I think with like another hour or two of practice, I probably could have done it. So hopefully maybe in this run, we'll see. But I'm gonna go for the 3 hour and 30-minute achievement, and I'm gonna try to combine it with the clear the game without dying achievement. I don't know. I don't know how tight the game has to be to beat it under 3 hours and 30 minutes. I feel like when I played, I was a little bit over the 4-hour mark, maybe closer to 5 hours, but that was with like learning the game and talking and thinking things through. I don't really have a plan on how I can be better other than maybe execute better and maybe take economy stuff, but that's what we're going to try to do in this video. So this one might be a long one. I might split it up to 2 parts. I don't know. But I do have a live split added right here, so that because there's no in-game timer, so that I can at least see if I'm like on pace to even potentially do it. But since I'm trying to do it without dying, this one might be a little bit annoying because it does mean that you have to kind of play very safe, and that does mean leaving levels a lot. So depending on how well I do, you know, I might end up wasting a lot of time resetting. I think probably it makes sense to do these separately, but we're going to try to combine them all into one for the challenge of it. So we're going to get started. So we have our old game where we have everything unlocked right here. This is kind of where we left off. We're maxed out on this. This is with everything complete. I think, again, I haven't really planned it out too much, but I think I want to go pretty heavily on this side. And then also I need to remember where all these life nodes and the shield nodes are so that we don't die. So I'm probably going to have to go this way, then back this way, get some damage upgrades. If I can get to the turrets and missiles early, I will. Moons end up being really important for like bosses later on. So I don't know. I feel like I have a plan, but I don't really know if I have a plan. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna get started. We're gonna hit the timer. We're gonna remove our progress, which is sad, but nothing else we can do. And we are going to start the timer. I don't know exactly when it starts. Probably just lost a second there. And let's go. Okay, we're gonna launch. And I haven't played at this really slow speed in a while, so I wouldn't be surprised if I end up dying just because of how slow the game is. But again, in order to prevent death, you can force yourself to go to sleep by going back to station, and you get whatever you pick up. So that doesn't count as a death. So we'll do it this way. Just keep that in mind. You're going to be seeing a lot of that probably. This makes sense if we're doing a speed run to take advantage of what we have going on. It also is going to mean I'm probably like, you know, I didn't do it in the main play. In the main play, I just tried whatever the hardest levels were. In this, there's probably going to be a little bit of farming on easier levels once we unlock stuff. Again, just for time efficiency. If we want to get this under 3 hours and 30 minutes, you got to do some shortcuts. Oh, did we get that? We did. All right. I don't remember the best order for this stuff. We'll do a little bit more damage. Speed ends up being very important later. Have to not die. Oops. You know what? We're just gonna leave. I'm gonna end up playing way too conservatively, probably. Okay, so we need to beat a boss in order to grab that. So I'll probably be our first upgrade. More seeds, faster upgrades. Basically, we're going to try to do the bare minimum damage output to get our economy going, and then we can work on our stats. Radius, I forgot what everything is here. More damage, and we're going to get we can unlock bombs pretty early too. Okay, so we're just going to go for the damage, and then we'll maybe get a little bit of coffee. Forgot how tight this beginning stage is or was. Maybe we can grab one more before we fall asleep. Nope. Oh, so yeah, as far as I understand it, we don't have to how much is this? One more. Okay. Leaving does not count as a death, so that's why we're doing it that way. And coffee does not count as a death. And then I don't know, maybe we can get lucky and do the no-hit achievement in this run too. We'll see. Again, I am kind of sad because I do have recorded video of it. I mean, maybe that'll be interesting for somebody to watch if you care, but probably not. But can we get one more? We can. But I got so close a couple times to we'll grab the bombs and we'll grab a little bit of coffee, to doing it using the old rolling. So it should be not too hard to do with the shield and dodge roll, because you can regenerate your shield pretty fast once you know what you're doing. You know, I still might take a couple tries, but yeah, I forgot bombs are good things. Okay, I almost died 4 minutes into this challenge. So yeah, we got to take things a little bit seriously. At some point over here is life. I don't remember what it is. We're gonna start saving up for this, I think, now. Yeah, we'll just do it slow and steady. Once we get the shield or life, then things will be good, because then we'll have a milestone marker of when we actually need to quit. I probably should be killing the robots, but I forgot how long they take to die. No. All right, I need movement if I'm going to do this. Okay, they do drop more, so I didn't remember if they dropped more seeds or coffee beans. And we have bombs, so maybe we get a little bit more speed. I don't know. Oh, we got more milk already. We can just get our base damage up with the milk. I think that's probably what we do. And yeah, we need a little bit more speed if we're gonna not get killed early on. Maybe we can use the bombs to our benefit a little bit more now, since I can actually maneuver a little bit. So close. The reason I have a hard time judging where the bullets are going to shoot from on these guys. Nope. All right, 6. Wait, why did we oh yeah, we did buy some. Okay. I should be doing this faster. All right. We'll just keep doing this for now. This is a good bomb opportunity. Okay. Stay away from him for the moment. All right. Honestly, let's go back and we need 9 more. This is a good bomb opportunity right here. Okay, that's 3. It's actually kind of dangerous for me. Let's keep an eye on things. Oh, we're already at the boss. All right, we're gonna stay away from the boss. We get 9? We might have got 9. We got 10. Perfect. All right. All right, so we can get the flow rings. And then one of these is shields. Okay, so we need to kill 12 more to get a shield, and then the shield will help us accelerate this and be a little bit more aggressive, I think. And the flow rings just give us the mine stuff. We don't have any use for them yet, but at some point the game becomes all about the flow rings, as we learned. All right, we're just gonna leave. Do one more round. Guess we can start upgrading this a little bit. Just looking to get the milk, to get the shield. I don't remember how many more of these we gotta kill. Okay, we'll leave. Say 1 short. No, okay, good. Okay, we get the milk, we get the shields, which is perfect. And then over here somewhere is what we're looking for life. I don't remember where it is. But again, right now we're trying to be efficient with our time. We have 3 hours and 30 minutes to beat the whole game. So if you see me making weird decisions, that's why we're doing it. All right, right now our current mission to get more milk is to kill these things. So we're gonna focus on that for a little bit. Then if we can get a little bit ahead on our mines, we'll do that. And we'll just leave since we got nothing efficient left to do there. Yeah, let's unlock that. Okay, here's the life one. We need 150 seeds. So we're probably gonna wait until we beat this boss to get that, even though it would be safe, but we have the shields. So realistically, as long as we quit anytime we get hit by the shields, or when we get hit when we lose our shields, then we're good. Gotta do this with bombs. That was close. And we have the boss showing up already, but not enough time. All right. Probably gonna need the coffee upgrade for that one, which is what, 7 mines. Okay, so we can just do some base damage upgrades for now. That will help. Be one-hitting these now. Yep, perfect. Thought I just got hit there for a second, but we did not. All right, we need to go kill this guy. Okay. Gotta get this ring real quick and then leave. What did I get? I thought I saw I got 2 things for that ring. What is all right, we'll get a little bit more coffee. We are 11 minutes in and we are not even out of the first stage yet. If that's good or bad, I don't know. And I've not practiced this. I've not really planned it out other than how I think it should go. I got a mine and a coffee. Why am I getting... Does it by default give you coffee? I don't remember that being a thing. We can kill this. That'd be great. There we go. We're not going to move on yet, though. We are just simply going to get this increased crop. And we're going to focus on these two right now. So we need another 11. So we're just going to go back to level 1 and farm that up real quick. Again, not the most exciting, you know, way of doing things in terms of farming old content. I mean, maybe we'll move on to the next level sooner than I thought I would. But, well, that guy just went off the map, so we'll just farm some of these for now. We'll leave. And at some point, all these upgrades and where I am at, probably should save up for screws. Yeah, we're just going to save up for screws. Although I have a milk, I should probably see what I can use the milk on. Screws ends up being, weirdly enough, the last like upgrades you can get. Since you don't want to retry like too much on this, getting screws really early. I think I got screws really late at my last run, so I think I was always behind on the screw game. Yeah, let's just grab this. Maybe we can kill him with bombs. Nope. Probably should have just got the ring instead. We need 5 more. That'll possibly get us a bunch of seeds. Alright, let's just go after the rings and see what we can passively get. Ah, that's close. Guess we'll go for the boss since he's here. He's going toward the bomb, which is even better. Get that ring. Perfect. Alright, 2 more. Then we'll start spending some coffee beans. I think I'll just exit after the second ring. Kill this guy real quick since he's right here. 1 ring. Where's our second ring? Oh, maybe we can kill him too, like a second time or third time. Alright, let's grab this upgrade first. So now we can get screws and just get all this economy really early. Maybe get boost early. We have 1 milk to spend too. I think I want to get speed boosts and we'll do base damage, and I think we'll move on to the next one now. See how it goes. Nope, we're not one-shotting these yet. That's important. I have to remember we can't die. I feel like I'll forget after a while and start playing like I was. But the whole point of this is to do it fast, but also not die. So we have to just keep all that in the back of our mind. Alright, we got to 100, which got us more milk. I don't even know what I want to do. Extra base laser damage. Extra life is 150, so let's just farm the 150 to get the extra life, so we have a little bit of cushion. Because the other thing we have to remember too is that at a certain point in the game, things do more than 1 heart damage, which if I didn't voice it out loud, I probably would have forgotten. And then I would die from it, and then I'd be sad because I'd have to restart the run. I probably should get that second laser next. We didn't get the ring. We need to get the rings. Oh, okay, maybe we already did get that. That's why we're getting the coffee. All right, we're just saving up for this, we said, right? And what does this cost? This is flow state too. All right. Oh yeah, these things drop screws. No, we didn't buy the screw upgrade yet. We said we were going to save up for that, and we ended up not doing that. That's a problem. All right. All right. What is the screw? It's 350. And then we can use the screws to increase this. So much as I want the life, maybe I save up for screws and just keep our economy stuff as the main focus for a little bit. It's boring, but it works. Boring, but it works is where we're at right now, I think. Got hit there. Might want to get a pickup range upgrade because it is kind of annoying when I can't pick up stuff that's like inches away from my ship. Oh yeah, that's pretty cheap. That's also pretty cheap. Still cheap. All right. Kind of expensive for that. This is actually pretty cheap, so we'll grab a couple of those. All right. Good as it is for now. All right, we are up to blowing these up with 1 hit, which is where we want to be. Feels like our pickup range is doing a little bit better. Gotta be careful. We do have a shield. Oh, we did get hit, so we are gonna not risk it, and we're just gonna leave. I have a milk. That's 15. That's a straight up coffee upgrade, right? And 12 out of 15. We're not really getting a lot of flow rings yet, so probably just get the damage upgrade one for each flow ring. That one's pretty good still. Gain a new laser when reaching 3 flow rings. Yeah, that's still pretty good to do too. So let's grab that. And we're not getting the flow rings that we want yet because we don't have enough coffee to sustain it, but why not? Left. But maybe we will. Maybe we'll get there. Who knows? You guys really want to run away. I'll add a little bit of coffee. Whoa, almost got hit there. This guy just popped up on my For You page. They say, all right, 219. All right, I think we can hold off for a little bit longer. We're gonna put the flow rings right next to me, then maybe we'll get 3. Alright, we got 2 lasers. Can't really take advantage of it without more coffee, but there a cheap coffee upgrade here anywhere? Grab this just to get a little bit more coffee. A tiny bit more coffee. First. Little bit more coffee. Not really a huge amount, but something. Enough to make me not sleep immediately, but not really, again, not really enough. Okay, we need another... Alright, we'll add 6 more seconds. Maybe we can maybe get to our double laser, make all that up with more seeds. You're gonna move before I can actually hit you, probably. Whoa, almost got hit. Gotta be careful. A little bit stronger, why not? We're not really trying to kill the boss, we're trying to get loads of seeds here, but I guess if we kill the boss, that's not horrible, but we're not strong enough yet, so take advantage of our double laser. Two more flow rings gets us what we're looking for there. Okay, one more round. We'll just quickly go in and out. Just get 12 and leave, get the upgrade and come back in. 3, 6, 9, 12. Perfect. Alright, now we can get screws, which is our main. Now we want to kill all the little guys, all the ships. Yeah, the first time I played, I didn't even know this was an upgrade for a while, I feel like, so I had missed out on a lot of screw upgrades. I feel like I was lagging there? I don't know what happened there. Alright, we could kill the boss, but we're not. We're just gonna go after what we can here. Alright, we got a milk. I don't know what to spend the milk on at this moment in time. I don't remember what this is. I remember we have to get through all that to get to that, so we're gonna not do that. We don't want this one. Save up for that. And this one's just straight up more coffee, so that's a pretty good upgrade. So now we're going after these upgrades. If we can, I'll take a tiny bit of radius just to make this a little bit less annoying, but now we have a lot more time. Well, we have a lot more time until the boss shows up, and then we have no time, but well, we have as much time as we want to like coexist with the boss, I guess, but we do have more time to get rings to scale what we need to scale. That boss came quick. Let's get this ring, get the extra laser. I don't know, maybe we just kill this boss. Oh, we got hit, we're leaving. Not even gonna risk it. This is a flow thing, we're saving up for that flow thing. "26 minutes in, I don't know, I feel like I'm not doing as good of a job as I thought I would have been. But maybe this will accelerate once I get the economy upgrades. Ah, that was close. Closer than what I wanted it to be. Yeah, we're ignoring the boss. Blow up everything that we can. Get some more rings maybe. Get some extra coffee. Ah, we took a hit, so let's get out of here. All right. Can we get an extra life yet? We can. Let's grab the extra life, and then we can get dodge from the boss. More coffee shenanigans this direction. This is a lot of like damage and stuff. Maybe we get this on the next boss upgrade. And yep, we're just hyper focused on all this now. Screws and brain, whatever the brain is called. I feel like if we can kill the boss, actually, now would be a good time to try. We have the extra life now. We have a little bit more wiggle room. We can get hit twice if we need to. This guy's going far, huh? Give us more screws, as I think he drops like 3 screws when he dies. Oops. All right, we took our first hit. Got to keep an eye on that. All right, let's see what we can do here. Nope. Now we're leaving. Not gonna risk it. Okay, we can spend on more damage, so let's do that. And honestly, these don't take seeds yet, so we can go and grab this too. Actually, I am just curious about something. We're just gonna go back to the first stage real quick. But I'll die really quick. Curious how many screws these things give. Meaning the boss itself. Why are you all the way over there? Two screws. Okay, maybe they don't give screws, or maybe they give screws, but only when you get the upgrade that like collects everything. So yeah, we're going back here. Actually, we're gonna farm one robot and leave. That's what we're gonna do. We're leaving after this guy. All right, back to station. We're gonna grab this. Dropped by 2, so that's gonna be a heavy acceleration, and then we're gonna just save up straight for that. I was not kidding about accelerating our economy. $30 minutes. We are at the 30-minute mark here. We are only on zone 2 out of 25 at the moment. That's okay, because that'll change. Why did I not get this ring? There we go. Extra laser. Right, there we go. Spinning mic is good to go. Oh, we almost got that ring. So we got an upgrade. We're gonna get the extra laser upgrade first. Laser range is pretty good. Automatically collect all, yeah, when defeating a boss. That's good. All right, now we're just gonna test this, just purely for testing. I feel like the boss does drop screws. And then we're gonna get the boost upgrade, I think. All right, let's see. Maybe not, or maybe they do, and maybe that one doesn't. I don't know. Okay, we are still saving up for this. Wait, I did not mean to do that. I want to go back to. All right, let's try level 3 and see how it feels. We might go back to level 2 if it's too annoying. I feel like we're kind of doing okay, especially with the 2 lasers. We get 1 damage upgrade. We'll be back in the 1 attack pop the planet zone, whatever you call that. The boom zone. All right, we are on zone 3 out of 25. Forget what this galaxy is called. The first galaxy. I'll go look up the name in a second. I don't even know if they're galaxies. They're solar systems. I feel like they're more solar systems than galaxies. Oop, there's our first hit. Got to keep an eye on our damage. My bigger fear right now is that I'm going to forget. All right, let's just leave. I'm going to forget what things take 2 life. So I feel like I want another life soon. All right, let's grab this. This is not really that great, but we're gonna save up for this, and we're still saving up for that. We got a bunch of seeds to use though. Let's use this seed. Neither one of these gives us life yet. Increase laser range. Both of those are all seed upgrades, so seed upgrades right now we can be a little bit more liberal with. It was not enough though. Start out one-shotting these asteroids. I forgot to check the name of the galaxy again. Probably memorize these. Let's just get this flow ring instead. Gets us more damage, which is always good. Gets us more screws. Alright. Let's focus on getting screws right now by first hit. Let's play it safe. Just get a lot of seeds and then leave. Yeah, we're getting like 160 seeds now. There's some definitely good seed things up here. I just don't remember where they are. All right, 15. Your speed. All right, we're just saving up for this and this. Oh, okay. This is a seed one, so we're gonna hoard our seeds, but we do need to get a tiny bit more damage before we hoard our seeds. Every laser deals a little bit more damage. Let's do it this way, and then this way first. And what does this do? Oh yeah, we can start getting the turrets already, but we would need to have boss chips, so we're not going to invest in that yet. All right, is this enough damage? Nope, still not enough. Close, but we have to go through a ring first in order to one-shot stuff in this galaxy. In zone 3, 35 minutes in. Sure, there's probably someone out there who can do this in like an hour. There's always weird speedrunners who can... Oop, first hit. Gotta keep an eye on that. Alright, this is when we leave. We don't risk it. We need that many more seeds and that many more, or that many more seeds, that many more screws. Can we get a little bit more damage out of something here? We don't have a milk. Let's just squeeze a little bit of damage out of this. do it in like, I don't know, 5%, so that we can one-shot these. All right. Nope. I thought we were one-shotting them, but apparently I was wrong. We'll grab this low ring. Oh, we got hit. Probably not going to go for the boss yet. Just going to get more screws and seeds. Or beans. I don't know why I keep calling them seeds. Because they are definitely beans and not seeds, but they look like seeds. Alright, we do have another milk upgrade. Anything worthwhile? Readily accessible. I don't know what this is. Laser range or pickup range? Let's do laser range first, I guess. Pickup range should probably actually feel better, but we win, we get it all, so keep that in mind too. Maybe we just focus on winning and then farm our resources that way. We might be at a damage point where we could get there if we focus on it anyway. Get a couple rings. Kind of hover in the beginning. Yeah, we got this. As long as we don't run out of coffee. Alright, we can just like straight up farm this for a bit. We're halfway there. We'll get a little bit more damage. We'll spend 50 every time. What is this called? Actually, I have a boss ship to spend too, so I should probably do that. I can get boost. Boost is probably worth getting. Critical hit chance is probably worth getting. Dodge is worth getting. Or I could go for these. You know what? Let's go for these real quick. Turrets are fun. Let's do the turrets. Probably should upgrade our coffee situation too when we get a chance. Since we're pretty confident we can kill the boss, we can just let the turret kill things. And we can farm warp rings. Oh wait, we are on the next level. I didn't even realize that. My bad. Thought we were on the last one. Alright, but we still got this. I think we're at a strength point here where... There we go, yep. Just farm this one a little bit, a tiny bit. Let's get the boost first so we can get used to boosting. Alright, yeah. Forgot how insane our speed gets when we're boosting. It does mean we can do stuff like this. We can zoom out, get the rings, zoom back, kill things. Lets our turret farm stuff that we don't have to farm. We can get stronger. We'll get to the boss even faster. Missiles right now are probably better for us in terms of like winning. You are on top of that ring. There we go. Although in this situation, it's probably better for us to have the turret, because he will just zerg the boss down for us. Oh, we gotta go fast if we want to collect all this. There we go. Alright, are we at enough to grab this economy upgrade yet? We are. Okay. Screws are dropped by more. This is dropped by more. That is more now. We're going to just grab all this stuff right here. And we're going to use our milk on that. I think we actually just went to the next level. I'm not sure. Keep our turret maxed up. Not sure if we're on the 4th or 5th level. No text on the screen that tells us one way or the other, but now we get double the screws. Alright, we are still on level 4. We can grab a couple rings. We did get hit once, so we do got to pay attention to that. Probably need to. Ooh, okay. Let's not risk it. Unfortunately, do have to pay attention to our what should we call it? Something. I totally forgot what I need to pay attention to. We are gonna increase. What are we saving up for now? We need to save up for this and this. All right, let's try to do level 5 in the Milky Way. Is it the Milky Way? Hold on. Milky Crops is the first sector. Okay, so they're called sectors. It's literally written on the map, so I should probably remember that. All right, we are not one-shotting these things yet, but probably fine. Keep our turret powered up. Farm some rings. But yeah, what I was going to say is I need to pay attention to my flow counts. So every 5 now I get more coffee beans, which means that I can take advantage of that, which means I need to get more coffee. That was what I was trying to say. All right. So we're at 4. One more will double. I think it increases our coffee beans. I think it's only once though. All right, we're at this boss who fires like crazy. We got hit once. We're probably not going to risk it. I think we're just going to collect stuff and get out of here. Because I don't know if this boss... Well, I guess if he sits by the turret, maybe we'll risk it. Nope, we're out of here. Yeah. Ah! Hopefully you can't die when you leave. All right. We need to get more lives, and I don't remember where that is hidden. It's over here somewhere, so we're going to spend this. All right, there we go. Our next milk. We'll do this one because when we kill the boss, we get all the things on the screen. We can kind of like take advantage of that. Focus on getting 5 of these. Although I think we kill things so fast that we won't see 5 warp rings until we start lowering the timer on them. I don't know why I just did that, so we gotta pay attention. Alright, we want to get all the things we see, so we need to kill the boss. Okay. Too close for comfort. Alright, so we got that. We got the milk upgrade, which means we can get the extra life upgrade. Somewhere over here again is more lives. Avoid lethal damage 1 time. This is probably worth saving up for as well. This is worth saving up for. All of this is worth saving up for. Grab this. We're gonna need a little bit of base damage, so we're just gonna do 5 at a time. You know what? I don't know, that much for now. And yeah, let's get this upgrade too. That will help out a lot. And then we'll just save everything for this. I think I'm on sector 4 again. Nope, I'm on sector 5 because I'm not one-shotting these. I have the extra life. That will be pretty important at some point. Get a total of 9 lives, and you can also find ways to regenerate your shield. So once we get up to that like stage, we won't have to exit as much. Although weirdly enough, because oh wait, we're out on level 4. Why were we not one-shotting these? Were we not at a level where we were one-shotting them yet? Okay, we got hit once. We're not getting any more coffee, so we should probably just kill the boss and get the bonus 15%. Then we get an additional 15%. Maybe it doesn't calculate. Did we not get that upgrade yet? Oh no, we didn't actually spend our seeds on that yet. All right. We'll just hold off on that. Now we're gonna save up economy. I just did it again. I wanted to do the sector 5 stage, but we'll do this one more time. It's fine. We'll save up for the 15%, and then we can then take advantage of that when we kill the boss for real. Just murder everything, all the murder bots, or murder all the bots. We'll be the murder bot. Get one more ring and then we'll go kill the boss. Maybe he'll come into our little turret situation here, or not. Maybe he'll just stay right there. Alright, should be a decent chunk. So that should be enough to grab this. Whoops. Oh, and we get a milk. Alright, so that's more seeds. Just used a bunch of seeds. More coffee is probably pretty good. Oh, add another life. This is all milk upgrades. Okay, those two are milk upgrades. Damn it. Alright, it's time to progress this a little bit. We want to get to sector 2 before the first hour is over. That's for sure. Right now, our pace does not feel super great. We can out accelerate all this with shields, so that's with rings. That's what we're going to try to do. We already took our first hit. Don't love that. These guys got to go. Then we can get back into here. We do have a little bit more coffee, I think. I think I bought a coffee upgrade. I've already forgotten. Alright, just have to watch where his that is happening. Take these guys out. Maybe get our turret up. Alright, first hit. Gotta keep an eye on that. Should be fine. I think he's gonna die. Oop. Forgot he. Oh no 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 no. Okay. Too close for comfort, that's for sure. I think I don't know what the next upgrade is. Avoiding taking damage is great for our goal, but it's not a lot. I think we get this. I think we start up on our missiles, and then we're saving up for all of this. Increase dropped by 2. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna farm this guy a couple times. Not proud of it, but we have an agenda here. We got to stay on target. We need those seed bonuses, and we have the missiles now. And make this even easier. And we already got hit once, so that's not good. We're getting hit no times. It's funny because I practiced the last level so much that like I feel like all of my muscle memory is now just like reserved for that level. Like when we get to that level, I should be like golden for how like I need to perform, but like all these little mini bosses, I've forgotten how they work. Should be fine though. Should is the operative word. All right, there we go. So what are we getting? Where's our little bonus? I thought it calculates it at the end. I thought it goes bloop. All right. We are halfway there. Any little upgrades that we can take that would make this feel a little bit better? Probably this one. Let's do one more. Do one more. I probably should just get some coffee upgrades so that I can actually farm this appropriately. What I think I should be doing, but it's not what I'm doing. Like I bet you there's an optimal upgrade path where you just get all the economy upgrades first. What I'm trying to do. But then I see these other little upgrades and it's like, I want that, I want that. Not get hit by that. Did we just get a lot of coffee from that? Did I get an upgrade that gives us a ton of coffee when we get like a bunch of rings? Alright, we're gonna try to accelerate this now by rings. Alright, we gotta actually get them close to culling. Alright, there we go. Alright, our missile was gonna say otherwise. Yeah, there we go. See, I knew there was like a bling that happens. Alright, let's do this one. And this is, oh, it's every 7 flow rings. That's why I forgot that that was part of the equation. All right, we're going to farm it one more time because all that will help. I forgot that it's attached to how many flow rings you get. So we need to get at least 7. Oh man, I already got hit. We don't like that start. Grab this. These guys gotta go. I should not have gotten hit there, but I did. I need 2 more flow rings before I can exit. 2. All right, one more. Ooh, that was close. Missile, don't you dare. All right, there. Now we can exit. All right, now we gotta. Okay, we got a couple more seconds. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now we're seeing the gains that we were looking for. Let's do it one more time. We maxed it out. See if we can get to that screw upgrade in one go. That's gonna be the dream. A little bit cheesy. Did I just get hit? I did just get hit. Where is our flow ring? There we go. At some point there are flow ring speed increases too, which we want to prioritize when we see them. Yeah, it's weird that all the upgrades work on like weaker stuff. We need that lowering. Does make like farming easier content a little bit too juicy, I think. But I feel like you could only solve that if instead of your numbers being like hard values, they were like percentages. But all right, is that enough? Still not enough for this. It's because I spent it all up here. All right, let's we'll start over here. Let's get this last base damage for flow ring. That should be enough to carry us through the, what is this called? The ice coffee fields. All right, that's right. We're way weaker now, so. But the flow rings give us 4 damage, so 2 flow rings later we should be fine. Gotta watch out for the icicles that drop. We got the Roomba guys now. Last time I did this, I had none of these extra features, so we should be way stronger. No deaths so far. We're in Sector 2 officially, an hour in. Technically 58 minutes and 28 seconds in, but who's counting? Not this guy. I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough coffee to actually go after the boss here. Maybe we will, I don't know. I feel like we won't unless we aggressively go after him. It'll be dependent on how many rings we get. Nope, not enough coffee. Oh, maybe with a bomb? Nope. All right, need to get a little bit more coffee. We got a milk upgrade though, so what can we do with that? No. Is there one that lets us get one for killing things? I feel like it's here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Guess let's get that since we're getting a lot of flow. Oh, flow ring spawner. Oh wait, we can get this now. Let's grab that before we miss out on it. Let's just grab anything that gives us coffee now, and we'll just dump the rest we have there. I think we're at that point in the game now where we can do the whole thing. Don't like the Roombas. The Roombas and the lasers are like the worst enemies in this game. Specifically on the last level, the lasers. They were always the thing. And whenever I'd be having a good run, a good no-hit run, it was always the laser that did me in. Okay. Things are dropping more screws, which we like. Flow rings are dropping faster, which we also like. We did take a hit though, so we got to keep an eye out on, like for instance, I think those icicles do 2 damage, so we got to be careful. We do have more coffee now though, or should be having more coffee. So a couple flow rings later and we should be able to kill this boss, I think. Perfect. Means we get a chip, which we can spend somewhere on something. I think now we're gonna just invest in all of this. So saving up money for this. What is saving up money for all of this? Because we have a chip thing there. Are there any other useful chips right now? Dodge would be useful, crit would be useful, but and coffee. Coffee's the other thing that we need a little bit of. So we'll get a little bit of coffee here. We're gonna save those screws. This is the one we were looking for. All right, that's a good one. And then this is also a good one. You know what? We're going to invest in all that because that will pay us dividends. And I think we have a milk to spend, which I kind of forgot that we have to spend. And then I think we're going to have to curb to damage again for a little bit once we get our economy stuff going. This feels too weak, then we might have to go farm that last level once or twice. We'll see. Mostly about how much time things take. We already got hit. This is not great, but I don't know. We might be able to accelerate it now just because of how fast the rings should be spawning with all those upgrades. So we'll see. Got hit again though. If I get hit one more time, I'm going to nope out just because I don't know if icicles deal 2 damage or not. I don't know where we're getting a 3rd laser from though. Have we had 3 lasers this whole time and I just didn't realize it? Oh yeah, I think we have. I think we have the upgrades somewhere that we get a bonus laser after X flow rings. I think we have. All right, we're noping out. Sorry, gotta play it safe. Which means we're gonna need a little bit of damage. Do we have any other percent damages? Let's grab this so we can... Yeah, let's just get all this so we can see what that milk is, because we have a milk to use, and I don't remember what this is. This is the new weapons. This is the pulse and that. Laser cooldown. Sure. That's probably not horrible. This was probably... Oh, that's the one we wanted. All right. We'll get it soon. We'll get it soon. But we should have a lot more damage now. And we can accelerate it with the flow rings. We have our boost going, so... And honestly, once we get our damage up and then the moons, we can probably like blast through a bunch of boss levels like back to back to back. Because the moons get really strong later on once you're at like higher damage output levels. Which I kind of devalued the first time I did this. Okay. Now we'll see if all that boss practice pays off. Gotta farm everything we can here. Yeah, that boss is already at half health, so we can just kind of farm things and he'll eventually die probably. Especially if he ends up in our turret space. Oop. Okay, that was close. That was very close. Because those big bullets do 2 damage, so we have to... We gotta get our shield... Our shield bonus where we can get it back up. And I don't know where in the tree that is. Okay. We said we're gonna save up for this, so we're gonna save up for this and this. This is probably a good upgrade to grab right now. And that's it. We are gonna do the smart thing and we're gonna go back a level and farm it. Yeah, actually probably should go back 2 levels and farm it. You know what? Let's do that. Because we now take 2 damage. And we have all this extra damage, so all this stuff should be like getting blasted down very quickly. Especially once we have a few flow rings. Spawn faster now. Alright, we already got hit once. Not a great start. Always the Roombas and the lasers that you least expect. And also random cofferoids. All right, we are getting out of here, and we're just gonna redo that because that was all dumb. Playing all aggressive for no reason. Probably should get a little bit more laser distance when I get the chance. Now, last time I played, I did not even max out the full tree until after beating the game, so I'm curious with this heavy focus of early economy what that will do. Alright, we have plenty of coffee right now, so let's just farm up as much as stuff as we can for the sake of getting that percentage increase trigger. I don't know if the cofferoids ever stop coming. Although our turret like just did like half damage to the boss, so I don't know. Not really sure how much more we can farm here. Or the missile did it, maybe? I'm not sure which. Alright, let's just go kill him before we mess that up. 2,461. We need like one more farming to grab this. Yeah, since we're not getting any damage upgrades, we'll just do that one more time. Did I just get hit? No. I was over a flow state ring naturally. We haven't even gotten any turret upgrades or anything yet, so whoops. Kill the Roomba turret, kill the Roomba. Alright, same concept. If I stay away from the boss and just farm the rings, should be able to get that 60% bonus to stack a little hard. Although my missiles are probably just going to end up killing the boss over time. Keep an eye on the coffee situation. I probably have to start going after the boss a little bit now. Alright, another 2,000, not bad. Alright, so we grab this. And we can focus on all of this. This lets us generate another 5, which really isn't that great, but it's better than nothing. We have a milk to spend somewhere too. Alright, can we get some damage upgrades now? This is an extra base damage for that. Oh yeah, we want that for sure. And this. Yeah, we'll just get all these coffee upgrades. And we actually have 2 computer chips, which I did not realize we were sitting on. Alright, so let's just get the crit and we'll get the escape one, and then I forget what kind of upgrades we want now. What are we saving for now? More screws to eventually grab this one. I don't remember what this is, but it's probably good. More seeds, or more beans, and more screws, and then we'll save up for that too. Okay. Wait. We are gonna try to farm this one now. We did not get any extra damage or any extra life, but we do have dodge and crit now, so maybe that will be enough to get us to where we need to go. The rings spawn a little bit faster still, but we do got to worry about the big old bullets. If I could remember where on the tree the shield the shield recharge was, I probably would have focused on that, or I would focus on trying to get to that sooner. I feel like we'll naturally get there though. Alright, definitely a little bit of an uptick in challenge based on to where we are with our upgrades, but a couple more rings and this won't be too hard. Alright, one hit. Where's that ring? We need to get to it. Alright, we're trying to get to this ring here. Stay out of its zone of damage. Stay calm. There we go. Grab this for extra damage. Oh, we took a damage there. Got to keep an eye out on. So if you run into the batteries, you take damage. So just have to remember that for future runs. And it makes sense, but all right, this is where we leave. All right, we could definitely do that. We could have done that. That was hours to lose. Avoid lethal. This kind of saves us from any really bad mistakes, but I think we're just gonna take a tiny bit of damage. And what is this? Every laser does extra base damage. Yeah, all right, let's just grab that. And then this one lets us steam up our damage, and then this gets us another laser. This is all good stuff. And then there was a boost up here, which we want. Okay. Probably all that we need. We've got the extra laser now, the extra damage per laser. We'll get more lasers as time passes. We just have to do a better job at cleaning these guys up early and getting the rings faster. And not getting hit like that early. Have to focus. Have to focus. Let's get back on our turret to clear up some of these cofferoids. That's the. I forgot. That's what we're waiting for. We want to get the pierce upgrade for the turret. I forgot that that's a thing. That really helps clear out the cofferoids, so you can see what you're doing. I'm just trying to clear up these robots. We got hit again, so we got to play this safe. We might exit soon. I don't know where the ring is. So there's the ring. It's down here. Get that ring. Kurt's helping us out there. Okay. Gotta play it safe. There, we got. Oh no, we gotta get out of here because those big bullets can kill us, and then we gotta do this whole run over again. I don't know what we just got. Extra base damage. What are we saving for again? This, so we can grab this. So we seeds. Can we get a little bit of damage or a little bit of safety? Let's grab this just in case, because I can't find. Yeah, and then let's try to get the piercing. Let's try to discover where the piercing is. One of these is the piercing. Additional turrets. Just trying to find where the piercing is. All right. I just wasted a lot of resources on all that, but I think the piercing would be a game changer, just in keeping everything clear. We're in an hour 18, still in sector 2, but I mean, again, I could just farm the easier stuff. I don't have to be trying to push myself so hard, but it feels good to push it a little, you know. You push your skill level to its maximum. I guess not maximum, but you know, instead of just slowly farming the easy way. All right, we're already at the boss. Let's just clear some stuff out. However, I don't think we can get any more rings unless I go run into that. Let's see if we can figure that out. Because if I can't get that ring, then I can't accelerate. All right, we got it. We had to get hit in order to do it, but we got it. All right. I guess the batteries are always on this side. I guess I never noticed that. I thought the batteries ended up on like both sides of the map, but honestly, the moons would also be a good thing to prioritize right now. Okay, those take out. So confirm that the icicles do double damage. All right, so we have a milk to use somewhere over here. I just want to figure out which one is the piercing, and we did not farm up enough stuff to figure that out yet. I don't want to spend my milk on that. We're on that. Increase laser range would be good. Nope, we're saving up for this. All right, we are going to farm this once. We're just going to go backwards and farm once. I want to be able to spend that milk on something useful, and I think the piercing one is, and I just got hit for no reason. The piercing one is, I think, one above it, or the one that's above the upgrade that we just spent a lot of money on for the turrets. All right, same deal. I don't have to kill the boss right away. Do you have to keep an eye out on the coffee situation a little bit? We're gonna end up killing him by accident for sure. They don't send any more robots out. All right. 3,000? Yeah, 3,000. All right. So we're gonna grab this and then get an extra 30 at 14 rings, so we'll save up for that. You know what, we're just gonna go back to this level. That level was way too short. And we definitely can kill this boss. Like, I don't know why I'm even having any issues. I shouldn't be having any issues. Because I do things like that, which I shouldn't be doing. My dodge kicked in right there. That was a good dodge, because that would have been 2 hearts worth of damage. I did forget though, I need these rings. Got behind on my ring prioritization. I don't even have 7 yet. And I'm at the boss. Alright. The next one is in the middle top, seems like. Kill this guy. Let's see if we can get that ring. No, we took a hit we did not want to take. Alright, let's get into our turret zone. Kill these batteries and then kill the boss and then feel good about ourselves. Oh no, okay, we're not gonna risk it. It's all my fault. Okay, let's grab this. We're not doing 14 flow rings anytime soon, but we do want to see what's going on up there. No, this is the lightning strike one. It's not the one we want. Maybe it's this one then? Sure, let's just do this. The lightning won't hurt. Actually, lightning's actually pretty good on the this one boss specifically. Because he doesn't move, so you can totally like really hyper focus on using the battery damage. Yeah, that's right. For some reason I forget that you don't even get the battery damage when the turret's not up. For some reason I thought that always happened and only the shooting stopped. But it's fine. Have to get to this ring over here. We're only at 6. We need to get to 14 if we want to maximize our rewards. But we definitely need to at least get to 7 to partially maximize our rewards. I don't think we're getting to 16. Let's just kill him. Or 14, I think, is the number you want to hit. That's close. Alright, we're gonna run out of coffee, I think. Probably. Alright. Oh no, okay, we're getting out. I don't know why I'm getting so hit at the end there. We need a little bit more damage. Let's just... I need these upgrades, but I need a tiny bit more damage. Sure. Alright, that should be plenty. Famous last words, obviously. And again, I think we definitely could have done it with what we had. Just trying to make it easier because again, we're at an hour and 26 minutes. And as much as I like the idea of grinding up against a difficult challenge and overcoming it, the difficult challenge we are up against right now is not ever dying and also doing it within an appropriate amount of time. Why am I not getting this ring? Silly me. Need 2 more. Grab this battery. Ooh! Okay, we are down to 2, so let's not risk it again. Silly me. I don't even know where to go next. There are lives over here somewhere, but we need to save up for this. That's what we said we were gonna do. Gotta stick to the plan. At some point there's an upgrade that lets you spawn more flow rings, which is also an important one, but again, I forget what part of the tree that's on or how to unlock it. Or maybe it's some of that stuff only shows up when you get to later levels, I don't know. All right, our first hit. You're at 6. Ooh, silly me. Forgot that's a thing. Alright, let's take care of these batteries. Grab that for the extra damage. Hang out right here, and then let's be careful here. All right, there we go. I knew we could do it, so we've done it already. All right, I don't know what to use this ship on though. Additional turret is nice, but I want piercing. There we go. It's after this one. Once we get piercing, we'll stop focusing on turret stuff. And then look, yeah, okay. So you do unlock more stuff, it seems like, when you progress. Or maybe we unlock this from something else, I don't know. But somewhere is the ability to recharge shields. And we gotta find that. Alright, we need to save up for this, and we need to save up for this. Let's just see how this goes. 2 turrets. Once we get piercing, this will go a lot better. Well, we'll just sit in here for a while. Getting rings. I mean, I won't complain about that. All right, we gotta take care of these guys real quick. Oh, first hit. Almost a second hit there. Luckily, I think we were invulnerable when that happened. All right. Take one more hit before we gotta worry. I don't remember what this boss is. Oh yeah, this is the boss where different bosses show up. Don't think anything can do 3 points of damage to us, and technically we have that like coffee upgrade that if we take a last hit, it should subtract our coffee, so we should be fine. Oh, do we want to risk it? Do we want to risk it? We risked it. All right. I think we just are saving up, right? That's what we said we're gonna do. I think we got the tools we need to progress here. Now we want the piercing. Piercing is what we want. Now if we can get a double turret layout, yeah, like that. Perfect. And then I kind of forget how the boss works, so we're probably going to nope out once we get to the boss, but take care of this guy real quick. Oop, he's kind of tanky now. Alright. We gotta go clear up all those robots over there in a bit, but we're just gonna stay here in our piercing turret defensive ring. Farming rings. Oh, we took our first damage. See what happens when you don't farm them early enough. Alright. Get a little bit more damage. You came back, so you're gonna go away. Alright. Our ring that we need is over there, so let's farm this stuff and get it out of the way. We do have our boss. He's gonna fire a lot of bullets, so we gotta be very careful here. And keep an eye on our damage or our life. I don't remember what he does. He chases us or something. Ah! Oh, big bullets. We don't like those. Take them seriously. All right, we should be okay. We are not okay. We're gonna leave. We were probably okay, but base damage for each coffee remaining. That's pretty strong, but we're gonna save up. Can we get a tiny bit of damage here? The cheapest damage upgrade we can get. All right, let's just grab this just as a little aid. We don't really need it, but every little bit helps. Do a little bit better job cleaning up all the robots early on. Did I take a damage there? I think I did. All right. All right, we're gonna just restart that one because I didn't even see what hit me there. It probably was an icicle, but all right. Play it safe. Thought we start with a ring. Was there a ring there the whole time and I missed it? Or did I grab it? Or, I don't remember. We're at 3, so it must have been there the whole time. I love it when the rings spawn underneath you though. That always feels good. Grab this ring. We'll take down these guys. Use that electricity to our advantage. We're at 7 rings already. Maybe we can get to 14 and kill the boss. That would be a big boon. And then we'll probably take a quick break and then resume after the break if we kill the boss. So I need to use the restroom. Alright. Can we get to 14 rings is the question. What we're going to try and do and hope that our turrets don't immediately kill the boss. Oop, what's our life at? We're at full life still, okay. Alright, we gotta play this safe. Where's that ring? It's over here. We're at 12, so 2 more rings. One more ring. Alright. right, now we can kill the boss. Boom. I don't remember what 14 even does. I think it gives us a bigger bonus. I should probably look at reread how that works. Or we never bought it. No, yeah. Yeah, an extra 30%. All right, so we're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab that, and then we're gonna take a very quick break, and I will be back with the rest of this in part 2. Back to the grind after that little break. We are on Sector 3, the Tiramisu Desert. We are saving up brains for this. We are saving up seeds for this. More seeds for this, seeds, and screws for this. Alright. We have 2 of these to use, though. Fast. This one. I guess we'll hold out hope for that or for these. Alright, so I have to remind myself I don't want to die. If I need to nope out because of damage purposes, I can. And I'm also on a timer, so if I feel like things are not going well, I can always farm older stuff. Things hurt more now, so we gotta be a little bit careful. And we haven't been on this level since the last time we played, so yeah, relearning what these guys all do is also important. Sounds like I was just saying this because, you know, I didn't film this all in one take. There was a couple hours before since my last play because I used the restroom, I got some food, hung out with my kid. I don't see a ring anywhere. Okay, there's a ring. Feel like I'm behind on the ring game for this one. I'm probably gonna run out of coffee. Actually, maybe, I don't know. Okay, we'll probably be able to finish the boss off if we get a couple more rings and he like ends up in this path, which he is seemingly ending up. There we go. Okay. Grab that. That should accelerate things quite a bit. We do have to figure out where more lives are. So let's spend a tiny bit. Oh, reactivate each shield for... Yeah, this is the one we want. Allow up to 1 flow rings more to appear. Yeah, we need all this stuff. Any of these the life? No, but I think the life is over here. And reduce damage too. That's a really good one. That's always good. All right. We were saving up for stuff, but then we just spent it all. Being able to get our shield back is very important. Getting more flow rings out when we can't charge after them is also very important. We only have 2 hours left to get through the... Not even 2 hours. We have an hour... What is the halfway point? I'm trying to think. Less than 4. Was it an hour 45-minute mark? So we're about halfway right now. All right. I believe this is where things got a little bit more difficult last time too. They supposedly like rebalanced this, but I don't really know if they did. But again, not really concerned. because I can always just dip. And eventually you get enough damage where you start actually clearing everything out, which is where we're hoping to be soon. Alright, now we are getting out. Did I die? I don't think I died. Okay, that was pretty close. Too close for comfort. A long way to go for that. Only I can remember where the heart is. Is this a heart? I feel like this could be a heart, but I think this just increases the damage. Any easy, quick, inexpensive damage increases? Yeah. Too bad. None of this takes brains, right? So we can actually spend some brains. Get a damage up D, we'll get a little bit of that. Alright. Try that again. Maybe this additional damage will be all that we need. We don't have overlapping turrets, which is not my favorite situation to be in, but ooh, for some reason didn't even notice these guys. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting. Alright, we took our first hit. Should be getting our shield back though very soon. For some reason I feel like I'm doing less damage. Okay, we got our shield back, so that's good. Like, I know I'm doing more damage, but for a second there it felt like I was way weaker. Alright, we took a damage, but we can regenerate our shields. Got an extra laser, should be even more damage. Alright, we took a damage. Gotta keep an eye out on our health. No, where? Oh, what was that? That was my. For some reason my eye is locked onto that missile. Okay, we got hit again. Alright, we might nope out of this very shortly. Unless we get our shield back. Don't remember this bullet pattern. Alright, maybe we get our shield back here. Nope. Need one more to get our shield. I keep looking at the missiles for some reason. Alright, there's our shield back. We can stay a little bit longer here. Alright. We should be able to defeat this guy very shortly. It'll be a really big fast payday if we do. We are gonna have coffee issues soon though. Whoa, okay. Alright, we don't have a shield anymore, but he's almost dead, so we should be okay. $16, that was almost the full goal in one go. We're like a third of the way there, but let's look over here. Want to get more screws, I think. Actually, we'll accelerate our bean counter first. That time we were able to get the required amount to get the extra bonus, so the assumption is we'll be able to continue doing that, assuming that we finish. Wonder if it works when you leave, like, or with coffee. I'm assuming not, but maybe it does. We need our turrets damage to increase a little bit here. Oop, took our first damage, but it was just shield. We can get our shields back. And we obviously don't want to take any damage if we can avoid it, but I don't know yet if there is any stuff that does 3 damage currently in this match, so we might nope out. Yeah, we're gonna nope out. I think the vine does 2 heart damage, and there's really no reason to risk it. Don't see the extra life direction still. We're saving up our screws, but I don't really know what we're saving them up for, if I'm being honest. I probably should spend them on radius a little bit. We can increase our laser, a little bit more damage. I feel like all this is probably fine. More damage means killing things faster. I mean, obviously, more damage means killing things faster, but not saying anything that you didn't know already. Alright, I already took a hit. Let's see if we can fix our shields. We need 5 more rings to fix our shields. 2. I'm still not 100% sure. Oh, we're getting out of here. If it's 5 after you take the damage, or I don't know what the what was that blingy sound? Was that the bonus that happens at the end? All right, we need to save up for that. All right, let's just go back to this one once, so we can farm up that screw. It'd be nice if these overlapped. We can just farm the screw upgrade. Alright. Was that damage? I'm not sure. I think it was damage, but then I think we got the 5th ring right after. I'm assuming it's every 5 rings regardless. And I probably can pay attention to the icons that pop up. And on number 10, it probably should just have the little shield icon, but you know, there's a lot going on the screen at any given time, so surprised I didn't get hit there or there. Or there. Alright, we need to get, I think, 2 more rings for the bonus. Alright. 2 more rings for the shields as well. Alright, let's get out, unfortunately. Let's grab more damage. Try to make things a little bit easier. Actually, you know what? Can we get more turret range too? We can. Let's do that. Oh yeah, I forgot there's frenzy mode too. Probably grab that. Maybe the additional range will help them overlap a bit. Yeah, there we go. Make this a little bit easier. I think I have the frenzy mode, right? I took it? I think I just took it. Alright, so no matter what happens, the next one should give me a shields. Yep, okay, it is every 5. It's not like 5 from when you lose the shield. Right, turrets, do your thing. Keep the world clean. If we do this right, then this should be like 20,000 coffee beans. Have to make sure we don't kill the boss before we get to 14. Make sure with our turrets it could happen. Not 100% sure what the spiders actually do. Seem to follow me. Oh, got hit there. Alright, I think we can kill the boss if we want to. I think we get the bonus. Only 12,000 actually. It's every 14, right? Yeah, at least 14 flow. Oh, we didn't get the next. Oh, we did get the next upgrade. 17,000 is not enough. We're very close, but now we're gonna spend it on more damage. All right. One more time. Getting close to hour 2 here. Threading the needle, as they say. The job is just get the rings. Not get hit. Game has a strong sense of Zen, like I don't know what the mode is, what it's called, but like when you're hyper focused, flow state. Is that what it's called? Why does the vines keep going over our rings though? Okay, oh, did get hit there. 4 more to regenerate our shields. Play this a little bit carefully because he's on top of the rings. Ooh, ooh. Okay, we got a shield. Oh no, okay. Do we stay? Do we stay? Probably don't stay. Probably a bad idea to stay, but we're staying. Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Okay. I don't know why I risked that. I should have left. Getting greedy. Okay. Finally get this upgrade. Oh, this has got multiple upgrades too. Did not notice that, but yeah, let's get help. All right. We're gonna have to start saving up for this now. Probably just take all those upgrades. And we're getting crit now. With all of the flow stuff. Grab that. We'll grab a little bit of speed. Alright. I meant to move on, but I guess since we're here, we'll do one more. Maybe it's good to do one more to get used to the new speed. Got our first bonus. I don't remember what the crit chance, like how many rings you need for the crit chance. I think it's every 5. Okay, we need to get 3 more rings. To the outside and just thread the needle there. Okay. 1 more. Oh, got hit. We got the 14, so we should just finish him off. That's close again. Practically, we double it every time. We have 2 milks, so maybe it's time to grab this as a milk, maybe. And then we have 2 computers. Just get this, and let's just unlock both of these. Then one of these gets rid of bullets, so maybe we'll go for the pulse upgrade first. Oh wait, I meant to move on to the next area. Now that we have some moons, I don't know how much damage the moons do this early, but I'm sure it will all help. And they do help. They're not at that like murder state yet, but we'll get there eventually. Alright, I don't think that clears bullets yet, so I'm just going to be using it. Just because otherwise I'll forget to use it. Once it removes bullets, it has a little bit more utility to it. I already got hit. But 2 more rings and we will have our shield back. There we go. And if we can get to 14, that would be great. I think we will, considering we haven't even unlocked the boss yet and we're at 12. I don't remember what boss this is at all. Ah, it's the battery boss. Could be a problem. Honestly, this is probably a good boss to farm rings on. Can't kill the boss on accident. We're not farm rings. Yeah, these are probably the best levels to farm on now that I'm thinking about it out loud. We won't farm too hard, but... Oop, took a damage, and we just got past our shield recharge step, so... Oop, and we took another damage. Let's not stay too long. Unless we can get a shield, then we can stay longer. Should get about double. Yep, there we go. What's required for this? Let's just do that. And then we have another... We're just gonna steamroll all that. One by one. Then one of these gets us the ability to absorb bullets, which is, we'll do that. Now it has use. I mean, it had a little bit of use, I guess, before, but... And we need to start working on finding the extra health now. I think that's the next priority once we unlock the rest of the economy stuff. Alright, let's do that. Let's not risk it. In fact, I think the next upgrade we should... I don't know, I keep saying we're going to do it and then we end up getting something else, but either the economy or the reduced damage taken upgrade. I still don't know what those vines can do, and I don't want to test it. I'm assuming it's 2. My assumption anyway, I don't know. Alright, the Pierce is clearing pretty well. Just got our pulse back. Got these guys all need to go. Okay. We're at 14, so we're good there. I think we're at that stage of the game where if we're at the level we're supposed to be at, it will always be 14. And then this one, we just kind of stay in the middle and don't chase the enemies and just dodge their stuff. And the turrets will eventually kill themselves. They'll fly into the turret range, they'll fly into my laser range. I think we dodged something there because our shield didn't go away. Alright, we do have to keep an eye on our coffee situation though. We do have to actually go after the boss a little bit because this one is... Oh man, we just got hit twice. I think we leave. Nope, we have one more ring before we have a shield. Alright. We have to go get that boss though, because I didn't realize he doesn't leave. Are we going to be able to do it? I don't know. Don't know? Nope. Okay. Need to get a little bit of more coffee. Sure. Is any of this coffee? Explosion. Increase flow ring time, that's an important one. This one's just straight up get more coffee. More damage for coffee is just always good. And then we're going to save up for that, and we're saving up for... This is still all... We need to save up for this one. That's a lot to save up for. Maybe that's not the best one to save up for. Alright, we gotta remember, we assume it's the same every time. There's that one boss who does not leave the bottom of the screen. One more ring and I get my shield back. There we go. Gonna let the turrets clean up. They got a pretty wide coverage of the map right now. 2 hours and 5 minutes. We are still in the... We're in zone like what, 12, 13? We're 3rd sector, 4th area zone. In some ways I feel like I'm on good pace, and in other ways I feel like I'm behind. Play it safe for a bit, get these rings. Don't worry about the guy in the bottom again, but we have a lot more coffee this time around, so did get hit there, and we did lose our shield refresh. I could have used my pulse, which I forgot about, but fine. Alright, can we get this guy real quick? Alright. Now we're down to one more guy. Farm a little bit here. Maybe 3 more rings and then go after him. Gary Lusar. Alright. We're gonna just try and farm as much as we can once we double it all up. We can get a big payday, maybe we can unlock some stuff. Alright. For some reason I thought I almost died there, but alright. 35,000. Can we get the damage reduction? We can. Let's just grab that. Alright, here's the add lives now. They are seeds. Everything over here seems like it's seeds. This is screws though. Slow enemy speed. I don't know if we want to do that yet. Yes, we can do all the brain increases that are cheap. And do I have any good milks or chips to use? Let's see what this milk is. Oh, that's actually a pretty good one. I forgot about that one. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Now that is going to speed things up. I forgot that that was an upgrade too that we were saving for. Now everything will be doubled. So that last level would have been 60,000. Probably didn't need to do that, but didn't want to risk it. Almost ran right into that vine, which we assume does normal amounts of damage, but you know, we don't actually know. Nope, we got hit. Play it safe. It's always these guys that are aggressively flying at me now. Got our shield back. Got our pulse back. Right, turrets, just clear everything for me so I can just focus. Oh, okay. I forgot that this is a boss. If I remember correctly, he's actually not too hard to stay out of his range. These bullets all end up... Ooh, okay. We hit the vine once. And we had a dodge there, I think. Alright, there's this. I did forget about this. This goes all the way across the screen. Oop. I don't know what my life's at right now. I probably should know. Okay, that was just a shield. 2 more rings and we're back to full. Alright, so he's gonna do the... Alright, we need to start attacking him though, actually, because he's not getting hit by anything, which I just realized. So let's just start being aggressive. Okay. I think we're gonna run out of coffee, actually. I think for some reason I thought my turret was hitting him, but I was wrong there, and like you want to be like close to him during this phase, so guess I'll see if I can make it happen. No, we're gonna run out of coffee, unfortunately. It's my fault. My fault. We're still gonna get like a lot, so you know, actually pretty close to getting that. Can we get a little bit of extra damage from somewhere? Your bait. Oh, we can actually get some life. Let's do that. Where else can we get some extra damage? That's some extra damage. Up here is some extra damage, right? Yeah, okay. Use pulse cooldown. Probably should start getting the bomb upgrades soon. I don't remember what this upgrade is. Oh yeah, okay. The perm flow ring? I don't remember. Probably should reread that again. We're at five hearts too, maximum 9. So we have a little bit more wiggle room now. We still want to try to never get hit, but if we do, we can recover. And I think we take less damage now too, actually, which I forgot about. I kind of want to run into some of these vines and find out, but we're about to leave this third sector, so... Right. Get that crucial 14. We did not get really much more damage, so we do have to remember to go after the boss sooner than later, but I think we spawned him sooner than we normally did. But yeah, let's just start this process now. You could do a little bit of damage on him. I think we're hitting him. Not 100% sure. We want to be next to him during this phase. Not this part though. Alright, this is the part we want to be next to him for, because you basically have to hit him for free the entire time. Get his damage down a little bit, or his health down a little bit. Still doing pretty good on coffee. Oop. All right, we just lost our shields, so that was dumb. All right, we gotta take it more serious now, I think. All right, we'll kill him now, I guess. We can anyway. What's going on? No! Okay, do we risk it? Do we risk it? Do we risk it? Probably, maybe. Don't stop hitting him. Just nope, nope. Okay, we are leaving. That was too close. I don't know if those bones hit me for 2 or 1. We probably would have been fine, but no sense risking it. All right, we're gonna grab this. We're gonna save for that. We could have had him there for sure. We go the whole time without taking any damage, then all of a sudden like we get hit like 4 times because we're stupid. But we have an hour and 10 minutes left. Okay, we're actually got to speed this up. We got to take this a lot more serious now, I think. Instead of trying to farm the boss, we're just gonna kill the boss. That would be the smarter thing to do. He's gonna do the dog bones. After the dog bones, he does this thing down here. Hit him a little bit, and then get away from these bullets. He's gonna do the big bullet thing. Get underneath it that way. Oop, we're gonna do it that way, I guess, because he decided to be mean. Oop. One more ring and we get our shield back. Actually, our turret's in his range now, so we actually will kill him passively if we just play it safe. Okay, doing the thing again where we're taking damage for no reason. Yep, stop doing that. Got our shield back. Alright, our turret will just kill him. But we'll ensure he dies by going up front. Alright, so this is gonna be what, 73? Alright. Can afford this. Afford this. Sure. I mean, all this is worthwhile. Reduce pulse cooldown. Alright, we probably should save up for more life, so let's farm them one more time. Because the next area has the big lava things, and I feel like I shouldn't risk dying. We can kind of get it in one go, I think. I don't think I took any damage upgrades, so this should be like the exact same fight. Except for he's not in turret range. I don't know if he's in turret range. Ooh, that was dumb. I took my hand off the keyboard for a second to scratch myself right when that came down. But we're one ring away from getting our shield back, so it should be fine. Oh, but we did take a heart damage, so make a mental note of that for later. Alright, can the turret hit him or not? I can't tell. Alright, the dog bones stop back here. Seems like the turret does not hit him. So we will go down here and go up and down, doing a little bit of damage to him. Grab that ring. And push up. Have our pulse if we need it. Gotta just kind of stay on him for a little bit and do damage. Gonna get him low. Ooh, forgot about the bones. Oh no, no. Not like this. Alright, we got our shield back at least. Alright, we have plenty of coffee time. Farm a tiny bit. Let's do that. And we'll kill him after the next big bullet phase. Assuming we don't mess it up like that. Oop, we don't have our pulse. I must just try to use our pulse to get out of jail. Alright. It's a lot more. So now we can get an extra life out of that. Can we get any damage? Still can't get any damage. Oh, I guess we can. No, that's pulse damage. I guess we'll just start getting the moon damage. Could help a little bit. Start getting our speed up. Start taking all the upgrades without thinking about it. I think we're at that point. Get all the upgrades that we can. Okay. Alright, we are in the hot chocolate, sector 4. I have to remember that I'm going way faster than I was. We have to keep an eye on our health. Lasers are my least favorite enemy, mostly for the last level if you're trying to not get hit, which I was hoping to be able to do in this run alongside the other achievements, but I don't know. I'm feeling the time pressure now. We basically have an hour and 10 minutes to go through the last 10 levels without dying. I think we'll be able to do, but it does mean that we're gonna have to, like, I don't know, perform pretty well. Oh, first hits. I think when I did this the first time, I did not have the reduced damage during this portion, so we have our shield back. Lost our shield because going too speedy. Alright, now we can farm rings a little bit. I think we should be fine to slow play this a little bit. I don't know if the smoke hurts you or if it just hides everything. I don't think I've run through the smoke intentionally yet to find out. Why these ships are not dying fast enough even with 18 rings. We've got plenty of coffee right now, so let's just farm it up for as long as we can. We will naturally just accidentally kill the boss because of our turrets and missiles. Oh, we're just getting rings to get that bonus. Probably be able to afford the next bonus after this. I think every ring adds an extra 4%, so they get hit, so we gotta not do that anymore. But yeah, we still have like half a coffee meter going, and we have got shield again, so that's good. This level seems to just endlessly spawn lasers. Maybe that's why. Maybe this is the best farming level. I don't know. Thought for sure it would have been the battery guy, but we're at 30 right now. Still not one-shotting the comets though, or the asteroids. Ooh, okay. Took a damage we didn't need to. Alright, what's this bonus gonna be? 200. Okay, this one ongoing. We're gonna take some damage upgrades. Take one damage upgrade. No, we're gonna save up for this. See how well we do on whatever this level's boss is. Maybe we're at that point where we just kind of go through it. I don't know. Definitely a lot of damage upgrades to be had. I have to remember that a lot of the later upgrades though are screw upgrades, so I don't know if we maximized our screw output yet, but I feel like I'm for sure ahead of the curve than I was the first time I played it. So oops, I think I took a damage there. Ooh, let's just leave. For some reason I thought I was down to 2 hearts, but I am not. Yeah, let's take a little bit more damage, I guess. Now, let's get another moon. Take some of that, I guess. All right. Now taking things that I don't need to take. Do need to get more lives soon. Ooh. Also the additional flow ring upgrades that I'm missing. That's right. To remember now that I'm going so fast that the lava lingers, which is what I think I got hit with after the first hit last time. I think I just triggered my dodge, maybe? Grab these. Grab, oh, okay. I think we dodged again right there. All right, I have to remember that my my moons are powered up a little bit now, so I can probably use them to murder things. Including bosses. But, ooh, just took a hit for no reason. That was a stupid hit. That was me just going too fast and hitting something. Alright, we're at a boss. Oh, this is the one where you can just sit next to and do this. Alright, we need to get 2 more rings for our shields. He's gonna come up here, I think. Almost got hit again right there. Don't know if anything can hit me for more than 3, so I have to play it a little bit safe, but we'll let the turrets do the work. See if I can get these rings, get to a shield possibly. Play it safe. Some bullets I gotta watch out for. Alright, there's our shields. Now we can just kill him, I think. Oh, careful. Alright, turrets kill him. I'll kill him. Alright. 143. We need double that to get this last one. Using my shield early is not what we want to do, but we can get it back. Alright, we're just gonna do that to clear up some space. Alright, I did get hit. So this might be one we leave early. Keep an eye on things. Probably not worth the risk, but I don't know what my ring count is, so I gotta keep an eye out on that. I need 2 more, I think, for my shields. Okay. 3 hearts. Surprised I didn't take damage right there. Okay, we have a shield and 3 hearts, so we gotta play it super smart. You gotta go. That is a lot of lasers that just popped out. Alright, this is the battery boss. So technically, he is farmable, but we're not going to try to farm him right now. We're just trying to make progress. We don't have a shield. No shield is no good. Alright, we have a shield again. Alright, I'm trying to get to the other side. Not good. Nope. Alright, this is when we leave. Alright. I don't know how much we just made. We got pretty close. Get another life. Increase our damage. I think there's like a flow ring. Let's just get the extra life. Grab these. Sure. We're back to just buying whatever is available. Because I feel like there's a time crunch going on. Smart thing would be to save for that big upgrade, but we will get it after like 2 or 3 runs regardless. But sometimes when things are not going great, alright, we back out. We're gonna farm a tiny little bit. We'll farm this one though. Just a tiny bit. I feel like there could be an indicator on your ship that points towards a ring, since it's like, I mean, I guess there is a skill aspect of having to look around and find it, but you're always like centered on looking at your ship to dodge things. That alright, how close am I to I have 3 more rings for shields. I feel like if I was to have coded this game, I would make like 1 out of every alright, we took a damage. We took 2 damage. What was that? I don't even know what hit us twice. I would code it so that like 1 out of every 2 of those lava rings just shoots over one of the warp rings. Oh my god. Why am I taking damage that I don't need to? Just hang out here. Got hit for no reason. Don't like that. Let's grab these rings. 2 more. Nope, we are getting out. Where is more damage? This is a flow ring one? I didn't realize that. Darn it. Another one we want, so let's just grab that. Starting with an extra flow ring is really good. We're going to increase our turret, I think our turret fire rate. Every bunch of flow rings now too, which should be very helpful. I'd love to get to that ring over there. Thank you. Alright, we took a damage, 2 more rings, and we get our shield back. We took 1 damage that we didn't need to. Alright. I think we got this under lockdown now a little bit. Nope, maybe not. Oops, took a damage that we didn't need to. Alright, we're just gonna farm these rings now for tiny bits. The boss is almost dead. Oh, maybe that was a horrible idea. Maybe we should just kill the boss. $135. Alright, we need double that again. Let's do it one more time. I feel like time is of the essence though. I think this is the last one that we can farm. Gotta make it a good one. Not miss any rings. Once we have the remainder of the economy stuff, we're probably going to Zerg the top damage nodes and then get all the utility stuff. Maybe get the life stuff as well. I don't know. We need to accelerate our progress very soon. Alright, took a hit that we didn't need to. Let's just clear this out. We need this ring over here. Alright, we got our shield back. Alright, we at that point where the turrets actually clear up everything. Feels like it. Feels like we're somehow doing better ring-wise than we did the last few games. Oop, got hit there. Hit a second time. 4 rings for a shield. Really? Alright. That's some good targeting on the lava ring front. Alright, well. Again, they're trying to get me. Is that enough? Is that enough to grab it? Hopefully. Not. Alright. Let's just try to progress now. We got 50 minutes. Really? I feel like the lava circles are getting smarter. They're doing what I said how I would program it. They're just constantly over where I want to be. Okay. Okay. Like they've gotten a predictive algorithm going. The other thing I'm worried about too is if I started the timer exactly when I needed to, I'm not going to get a shield anytime soon. That was a bad combination of things. Bad timing and getting hit. What boss? This is the battery boss, right? Okay. Not mess around. Let's just see if we can kill the boss. Oop. Thought I had the pulse. I don't. Okay, we get out because we have one heart left. Alright, well I think we can get this now finally. We can grab this now too. This is all of that. That's help add another life. And is that all the life? Are we at max life? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I didn't realize we were at max life. I don't know if anything I just took will help me damage this, but it should help me get extra money. Now it's an extra 8% every 10 rings after a certain level. Alright. Gonna get our shield back right now. Okay. Alright. It's as if we started fresh. Okay, that did nothing. Oop, okay. Lost our shield. Gotta keep an eye out. Gonna murder all the things we see and get some rings. That's the goal here. I don't know where the other rings are right now. I do have to remember to use my moons a little bit more offensively than I am. I keep forgetting that I have them, like right here. We're almost at the 14 ring mark. I think I have my pulse if I need it. Just use it to be safe. Oop, no. Not safe because of the lava. Of course. We're doing good until we weren't. Now there's about 1 million lasers up here that I'm having a hard time clearing. In this like back and forth. Oh, well, we killed the boss. I wasn't expecting that, but sure. All right, let's buy some upgrades with that. That's what we're gonna do. We got all the life, so let's just get all the damage that we can. Gonna just get all that, sure. Okay, let's just keep moving. Our eye on the prize. This is the one with all the mini enemies, so depending on how this goes, it will either work itself out or we'll be in trouble, but we got a lot of lives, so we're not at the maximum amount of lives yet, because I think there's one more coffee lethal damage upgrade that we can get, and I think we still don't have all the oh man, we don't have all the dodge upgrades yet either, so definitely some defense we could be working out. Alright, we just want the turrets to clear these asteroids, man. That's the whole reason why we hired you. You got the Pierce. Alright, took some damage, should be fine. So I have to keep an eye on my life. Few more. Okay. Feel like we are not as fine as we were. We're at 3. We got our shield back though, so we just try to kill things. Get out of here. Alright. Lost our shield. No, we got our shield back. That was a dodge. Okay. Let's just do that to clear up this field a little bit. Okay. Alright. Trying to grab this ring. Okay, we got one guy left now. One guy left. We have a shield. Probably farm a tiny bit here. Or not. Let's grab this. Yeah, sure. Okay, now we're just grabbing all the things. Yeah. That should greatly increase our damage output now. Alright, we're kind of at that part now where we don't think about upgrades. We just click on green things. And hope it accelerates our situation. So we are down to 40 minutes for this last level in Sector 4, the Cactus Galaxy. No, this is the Lava Hot Chocolate Galaxy. So I think this is the 20th stage. They were numbered. I think that's the case. Wonder if it would be worth fishing these levels for better turret layouts, but probably not. I mean, sometimes when they're spread apart, the lightning damage is better because you get it from both sides, but I don't know. I mostly just like the turrets for clearing out all the cofferoids. Alright. I don't even remember what this boss is. Oh, it's one of these bosses. Okay. Okay. Oops, we took a hit. Took 2 damage. And this is going to be a just survive and passively kill the boss style thing, I think. Watch out for lasers. Forgot that that's we got a ring and we got our shield back. That's good. Alright. Lost our shield. We gotta kill this guy over here. This guy's annoying me. Okay. Okay. This is where things go bad, huh? I don't even remember seeing this. It's triple laser. Okay, we're getting out. Nope. We're okay. We're okay. No, we're getting out. Man, even with all this extra stuff going on, we're having issues. Let's just unlock this and see what we can get. Yeah, let's grab that. These are all like crazy upgrades that we get from that stuff. Sure. Start with extra flow rings, decrease flow ring time. Feel like we got damage out of that somewhere, but not even 100% sure. We do have 2 turrets in the middle now though, so that's gonna feel better. We can keep the turrets angry. They attack faster. One laser over here though is not in turret range. Neither are those. None of these are in turret range. Grab these rings. Alright, like we're at the 35-minute mark for 5 more levels. Closer than I thought it was going to be, if I'm being honest. I think we could do it. Just have to really dial our focus in and not have to retry too much. Oops, I still got hit there. Not fun. And he's gonna do the big boss thing. And all those guys at the top we can't kill. Not fun. We get a shield out of that? No. Alright, we gotta go murder all these guys up here because they're making my life. Okay. We want to be closer to the boss when he does that phase. Alright. Alright, we killed them. Alright, we're good. Grab all the things. Alright, be taking that, this. Flow ring spawn. Let's get missile stuff and let's just sector 5, the darkest sector, darkest something. We're at 2 hours and 55 minutes, so that's around 35 minutes left, assuming that I didn't get the timer wrong. Having an in-game timer would be great, but I feel like, well, not necessarily these first 4 levels, but I feel like I know the boss level the most because that was the one that I practiced to try to get the no-hit run on. So we'll see if all that practice gives me an edge or not. There's also some shenanigans you can do on that level. I don't know if we'll get to it, but it'll depend on how much time I have to retry. But worst case, I just beat it and then I do the no-hit after the timer. And I'd love to get them all. Ooh, I don't know why I got hit by that. That was dumb. I do gotta triple check that I have all the economy stuff though, because I feel like we're gonna be stuck on screws and brains again. Alright, we could farm this, but we're not going to. We're just gonna keep progressing with what we can. We can make it happen, great, but we don't want to waste that much time. None of the scaling stuff that we have scales like screws, so that's also a problem. This boss will just naturally die going through our turrets over and over. And if we want to murder him, we just moon him. I think I just took damage. Alright, perfect. 21st level done. First try, one shot it. Alright. Yeah, we have all the economy stuff, so let's just grab everything down here, then over here. I don't even remember what things are. I think now we can have 3 flow rings out at a given time. Alright, this is like the laser one. Gotta keep an eye on it. Alright. I already took my shield damage, but we're gonna get it right back, so no problem there. Again, these levels I don't have as much practice on or memorization on, so it's kind of normal to get hit extra. Our moons are powered up now, so I need to remember to use them as a resource. Getting rings faster. I think that upgrade where they crit and then respawn, I think that's the thing that makes them so good. The moons. I don't remember. I didn't even remember that was a thing, but I think that's what makes them. They do a lot of base damage. They crit, and then when they do crit, they like respawn, and you get like a chaining effect. All right, that's right. This is like the weird magnet boss. I kind of remember you. I feel like you're just gonna get murdered. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. I'm outside of your stupid magnet ring, which don't think I'm supposed to be. I'm taking stupid damage that I don't need to take. All right. Got 4 life left, so we gotta play this smart here. Can we just murder you? No, we cannot. We're gonna leave. We could have, but that was dumb. I got stuck outside of his this double laser thing. All right. I don't know what upgrades I just got. We're at 29 minutes left to go through 4 stages. Having to redo this one sets me behind a little bit. Kind of annoying. I think I kind of panicked a little bit once I got stuck outside of his double lasers. I probably could have just taken the damage or stopped moving, and I probably would have been able to get in between them. But I just have to remember that's a phase that he does, so. Have good double turret coverage right now, so it should make this a little bit easier. Oh, took a damage there, which I didn't need to do. I think we got our shield back. We're at max health with a shield. That's where we want to be. At 20 already. Oh, we did take a hit though. 20 rings. Alright, you guys gotta all go. Whatever's shooting the aggressive homing bullets needs to go. Alright, here we go. I think we just want to stay here, we learned. Alright, we'll just do that because we can. Ouch. Thank God that we have an invulnerability moment there. I don't even know what I'm getting. We're just gonna buy all the things. Anything else that we can buy? Nope. Alright, 3 more levels to go, 27 minutes. It's getting tense. It's a fun kind of tense, but I don't know if I want to do this a second time. So it's probably more of a wish. Okay. That was silly. Silly goose. Why does this one feel so much more chaotic? Because I'm not clearing the planets fast enough yet? Probably. Alright, let's just do that. I probably didn't need to, but we did it anyway because I can't find the rings. There's a bunch of laser things that need to die, and I just feel like I'm stuck here. All this needs to go. Let's just kill it all. Alright, I got hit twice in this rotation. How are there so many lasers on the board right now? What is happening? Alright. Alright, we got hit 4 times. Alright, we're just gonna clear it all. That one was definitely chaotic, more chaotic than I was expecting. But we're gonna get through this, I think. Hopefully. If I play it smart anyway. Yeah, we have our shield back. Just get in the middle here and just burn them down. 2 levels left. Going a bit quicker. Probably should have grabbed these, but it's fine. I don't even remember what upgrades or what. We still have some damage upgrades up there too. Great starting spawn for rings. 2 levels left, so level 24 and 25, sector 5, 5-4, 5-5. I suppose that means we're at max speed, and I guess I've been at max speed for a while and I didn't even realize it. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do that once so we can get out here and clear some of this. There are a lot of ships, more than I'm used to. Just chilling out here, firing at me. I feel like they made this harder. What is going on? I might just restart this one. I don't know why this is like so insane right now. Alright, let's just reset before we waste time. Let's get a little bit of damage. I don't know, maybe I wasn't clearing the enemies fast enough. I don't know what was happening there. Be a little bit more proactive clearing enemies. But I feel like there was definitely more than you normally would see. Already I'm getting hit. Should not be getting hit this early. I just ran into an enemy. Look how many enemies there are. I don't remember this being a thing last time I did this. I mean, again, there's some damage upgrades, but not that many. Alright, not feeling very optimistic about my chances anymore. What do we need here? This would be nice. That would be these three are the ones I want right now. Oh man, not sure what I'm doing wrong. 22 minutes, 2 levels. Is it just the outside bullets that are messing with me? I can't tell. And getting the rings is also helping because we're getting the missile. Wow, alright. Just gonna spam pulse until I get it, I guess. Like seriously, what is going on? This should not be this many enemies. This is more enemy. I just ran over the stupid outside. I think this is more enemies than the final level, unless they like changed it somehow. And I'm just trying to focus on one side because having a hard time. All right. This is where all the other bosses show up. So this is the one that has the Rammy boss. I forgot about him. Let's hopefully we can get rid of him quickly. We don't have a shield yet. Okay, we have a shield now. All right, Rammy boss is gone. All right, we're just trying to survive now. We got 3 hits. Got to keep an eye on everything. Can we get a shield up? Nope. All right, this is very close. I don't know if I want to stay. I think I get another shield right here. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'll stay until I get hit again, and then I'm out. All right, let's just clear this up a little bit. All right, let's do that. That boss is gone. We just need to like get through these bullet waves a little bit. Wait for our pulse. Get closer to him and murder him. All right, perfect. Whew. Okay, we have 19 minutes for this last level. The one that I have the most experience on. Taking what we can and moving on. How do I still have milk upgrades available? Am I not on the last level? I think I'm on the last level. I am. Okay. Alright. Haven't done it for a little bit, so maybe I'm overestimating my confidence here, but basic plan of action is going to be get to about 40 rings and then go towards the end boss. When he talks, that's not horrible because it gives us time for rings to spawn like this. And then he's going to do a double laser phase. And all I have to do to get the other achievement is make it with full hearts. Which again, I almost did it no hit before the other day when I was practicing, so it's definitely possible as long as I don't do dumb things like that. It's always the dumb things that you don't expect to catch up to you. Nope, there we go. I think we're just gonna try to beat the game and then we'll do the no hit after, unfortunately. Because I already ruined that. And we'll see how many attempts it takes to actually do. I don't know, if I keep playing like this, I might have to redo this because I'm getting hit by stuff I should not be getting hit by. We're only at 21. Pressure is on. And we just have to kill all the things. Okay. I think he's gonna do a talk to us phase next. Alright. We're at 31. At 15 minutes, I could try and get the other achievement, but again, we also don't know if I started the timer wrong. I'm just not going to risk it. Alright, we're doing fine on coffee, so we can hedge our bets a little bit, I think, and get a couple more rings. Alright, that one guy down there's got to go. I think he's gone from my missiles. I don't think I've ever actually like stayed this long to beat the boss. Alright, but I feel like I've lost sight of what I'm trying to do here. Because there's too many enemies now just sitting here waiting to be killed and I'm not collecting any rings. Just got hit for no reason. But we're gonna get our shield back. Alright. I think we go for the boss now. Well, we were gonna go for the boss until those bullets stopped us. Alright, I think we do this last yell at us phase. And then we do the lasers. And as the lasers come down, we'll get the heart to come down. And we should be able to just murder the heart really quick. Ah! Okay. We're at 3 hours and 16 minutes, so as long as we don't mess this up, we should be okay. We have a lot of rings, more rings than I think I've ever had, so hopefully that damage output will help us. Yeah, look at that, we're burning through the oh no, but we got hit. We should not have gotten hit. Yeah, we're burning through the master hands really fast. Got our shield back. More master hands are back though. Alright, can we just burn through the boss real quick? Do that. Why are there so many master hands? All right, this is actually good for us, except for these lasers. There we go. Should be getting achievements. 73 rings is kind of a lot. I don't know when they trigger, but should be getting them. Pretty sure we did it in 3 hours, and we got to do this too. The skippable. I don't know if this is part of it, but we got time, so. I'm hoping it's keeping our damage from the boss, and that's why we're like burning through all this real fast. We have 3 turrets in heaven? We do. Alright, well the achievements haven't popped yet, so now I'm a little bit worried. I do love a good credits style, like when you get to play in the credits, you know, like Smash Brothers Melee style ending. Star Fox, I think, did it. Can't tell if the credits go by any kind of damage or speed, but we are at a thanks for playing. There we go. Time to finish. Okay. Total hits received. Out of lives, 0. There we go. Clear the game without dying. I suppose my timer was off by 5 minutes. So what's left? We just have to now do this last fight without losing any lives. So might as well do it all in one video, right? Or try to. Watch me not be able to do it. Telling you, I've gotten really close doing no hit completely multiple times, so it's just about execution. You kind of eventually get into a zone where this level feels like you've seen it a million times. And really all that's important is that you keep your shield up. When you don't have your shields, like before, you lost your shield, you lost the achievement. Now I just have to worry about keeping my shield up at all times. See, like right there. I still have life though, so let's do it smart and not. Alright, we got our shield back. Perfect. Oh, we just lost our shield again. Alright, there we go. This is where it becomes sad. Alright. There are some tricks you can do here too. I'll just kind of call it out in case you're having any issues. But if you get setups like this, you can actually farm some rings in the beginning. Can't farm too many. But basically the idea is that the fight doesn't start until you kill that first asteroid. So this is actually not the greatest setup because I'm going to have to wait like 30 seconds for that to get out of range. And again, you can't do it endlessly because you will run out of coffee for the final fights. if you try to get too aggressive with it. Like this is already too aggressive, but since I'm showing it off, I figured I'd like, I think you could probably, like, let's say the asteroid starts not in the rings and you get every single ring perfectly. You probably can get to like 15 or 18 rings, but because we had to wait so much time, I'll probably just kill the asteroid when it cycles back through immediately and just get whatever rings I have at that point. 12 is probably a safe number. We'll just kill it now. But it gives you a little bit of an edge because now you have a little bit more damage to like clear things out, but you still have to execute and not get hit by stuff, so it is a little bit cheesy. But every, like, I don't know, 1 out of 10 runs, oh wow, already getting too aggressive because I have all this extra damage. We got our shield back. But yeah, I was talking and I forgot what I was saying. What I was trying to say is that every once in a while it happens and you take advantage of it. My best runs though usually are when I don't take advantage of it, because the coffee stresses me out. Because you, like, look how little coffee I have right now. Like the first time we did it, I was able to get to what, 60 rings by doing it legit. I'm not going to be able to do that on this run most likely, unless they give me a lot of back-to-back waves that have enemies in them. And I'm still not doing that good right now because there are a lot of enemies. Oh, we got hits. Got to be careful. Ah, we lost it anyway. I guess we'll get these now. This takes too long. I'll probably just cut the video and then load the successful run. But it's a good thing we didn't try to do it before. I already took a hit because we're dumb. But we can get our shield back, so it'll be okay. We need 3 more rings to get our shield back. Gonna yell at us, which is usually not bad, but bad in this scenario when we have too many enemies on the screen. That was close. Alright, got our shield back. You can see how much more coffee we have now. Alright, the lasers are really the thing that I feel like once you get into the zone and are practicing, they're the thing that really messes things up. So like this one, no, it's not a very good one to farm. Sometimes when they're all grouped together, if the turrets don't line up, I mean, it's sometimes good to just do to get a couple of free rings. Like you don't have to farm it like aggressively. Wow. All right, 1 more ring, we get our shield back. But it's always the lasers that really mess up with my flow. When I get to a good flow state. All right, let's just do that. Where am I? Oh, there we go. You gotta go. We have a shield back, full life. Okay, we lost our shield in that little battle. Laser almost got me, got our shield back. Gotta kill all the lasers. It's the only way. Man. Just got my shield back. And I don't think I have my pulse right now either. Got our pulse back. He's gonna yell at us. Got our shield back. Look at all those enemies on the other side. Oh no, I didn't mean to spawn the heart. That was an accident. And doing a little bit of damage is fine, but yeah, there's all these enemies over there that I can't get to now because of this stupid heart. Alright, you guys all have to go. You all have to go right now. Sorry. Especially you laser guys down here. Oh no, okay. 2 rings away from getting my shield back. Alright. Got a clean board. Probably could have dodged those things without using my pulse, but we got paranoid. He yells at us, so we'll have another ring spawn. Normally that's good, except for this situation when they're all inside the building, but it's fine. Get another ring spawn during this phase, maybe 2. We get our pulse back. Now we just have to execute, that's it. Just have to execute. Keep an eye on where laser guys are, where the extra bullets are. These guys over here need to go. I don't think I killed that guy that I said needs to go. There's a laser dude over there that has to go. Alright. They're gone. Perfect. Dodge these bullets. They fade away. First thing's not bad because he'll spawn a bunch of rings. Really, all we want is just more rings to spawn. Almost got hit for no reason, but we avoided it. So normally I just go for 40 something, but since now we're trying to do the no damage thing, I think we're gonna try to go a little bit longer like we did for the actual... whoa, don't want to get hit by any buildings. Why are there so many enemies that I'm not killing? Like you gotta go. Alright, I think we're gonna get a text phase now where he's gonna yell at us. Maybe not. To keep an eye on the coffee. $7.58. Realistically, I don't know how high we can go. Dodge something right there, I think. Oh no, we lost our shield. No, not like this. 2 more rings. No, no. Okay. 1 more ring. Give me a ring. Give me a ring. Give me a ring that's near me, please. Oh my god, I'm gonna get hit by this. I better not. Need that ring. Okay, we got our shield back. All right. I think we spawn the heart now. What I think we do. We are at 70 rings. We'll see how this feels. Now it's just about execution. Alright. Trying to speed things up by going directly for the boss. I don't know why he's not taking as much damage as I feel like he should be. We got a lot of master hands here. There we go. No! Did we? Oh, we got hit at that last second. Are you kidding me? Can't believe that happened. Whatever upgrades we don't have yet. Still missing a lot of base damage apparently. Nope, it's not one we farm. Actually just took damage from that guy, but we can get our shield back. So sad. So sad. I mean, it might be smarter to kill the Master Hands, but I feel like the stronger you are, the faster they respawn. It's like kind of weird. Like when you're really weak and you do the fight like as it is and like stay in it for a long time, they like never respawn, or they don't respawn like immediately. But when you have a lot of ring damage, I did not want to do that, but I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, because it'll just mean that we can go through them a little bit faster later. Oh, we got hit. We don't have our pulse. Pulse. I don't know how many shields we need right now to get to... Oh, never mind. Honestly thought we'd be able to do it in like 2 tries. Kind of upset with myself, but it's okay. As long as we do it, we'll get there. Definitely possible, as you saw in my last run, or 2 runs ago. Sometimes the moons do incredible damage, but sometimes they don't. I haven't really solved out like what part of the puzzle there I'm missing. Unless it's just luck. Alright, we took some damage. Might have to pulse here, I might not. Pulse just in case. I can't see the rings. I don't know where the ring is that I need for shields. Ah. I guess we were right on the edge of getting a shield, because we got a lot of rings there and didn't get a shield right away. And then we got hit again, so now we got to get through another cycle of rings without getting damaged. One more ring. Okay. Felt like I didn't need the pulse, but now I wish I had my pulse. I need one more warp ring here to get my shield back. Okay. You gotta go. Damn it. Ah, man. Max damage upgrades now, so now it's only about execution. I will not get out. I'm here to stay. I think I just used my pulse too early again. Yep. Like I can feel when I'm messing up. It's really annoying. Like, it's crazy you can go so long without taking damage too, and then all of a sudden it just always goes bad. Like, you need full attention all the time. I don't know what it is. Like, you would think if I was gonna get hit the most, it would be when I'm at the weakest in the beginning, right? Like right now. And I did get hit, but I did not mean to spawn the hearts. But I can get my shield back right now. Alright, had a dodge there, which is good. Wish I had a dodge on the final boss. I guess we'll do this because I did kind of get myself in a bad position there. I don't know why I just ran into that bullet. That's all me. I got 4 more rings to get before I got a shield back. That was pretty close. Do have a pulse now though that I can use if I need it. Thank you, missiles. Laser guys gotta all go. $30 warp rings. That's close. I don't like having the pulse in that situation, especially when we have another wave of enemies coming out, but can't control everything. Almost spawned the heart again. Not what I'm trying to do. Yeah, normally my goal is 40 something, but just kind of want to stack my damage so I don't have to do it again. Oh, I got hit there. Don't know by what. And I need a lot of rings to get my shield back, so I gotta play it smart here. One more ring. Not happy that I used my pulse there. Oh no, I got hit again. So, what is happening? I'm losing focus. All right, we have a text phase, which is usually pretty good. I should be able to get my shield back up by the time these two phases are done, and my pulse. Should is the operative word, but gotta keep my eye on the prize here. Keep an eye on the coffee as well, because I'll be very disappointed in myself if I run out of coffee. Alright, that was a bad moment to scratch my face. Alright, we will get our pulse back here. And then I think we need to move on to the boss, because I'm getting nervous about coffee. So let's just spawn it. Should get to about 70 again. Again, I don't know if I should be going up for the hands or not. And I guess the answer is I probably should be, but all right, that's not good. Okay, we got a miss there, which is very helpful. See, now look, he spawned like so many freaking hands. Why do they spawn so many? Okay, now we have to execute. Okay, he's dead. We did it. Have to kill the heart without taking damage. I believe that should be it. There we go. Alright, it took longer than expected. Again, maybe I never would have been able to do the no-hit completely, but I swear I tried it for like an hour the other day and I got to the boss. So I either would get through the whole first phase without taking any hits, and then I would get hit once during the boss, or I would do the opposite. I would get hit during the first phase and then just practice at the boss and get no hit. But yeah, it is significantly easier when you just have to not lose hearts versus not getting hit at all. Anyway, this was a long one. I just want to thank my current patrons out there. You know who you are. If you like this channel, I do board game stuff, I do video game stuff, and other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.